Chucky B.
Hello, welcome.
What's going on,
All
boys?
sports takes
How we
with
doing?
a special guest, Duke. Want to say hi, Duke?
Duke.
How are we? How are we?
We got the Dukenator in the building. As a recap of last week, I went 12-3 while John went 10-5. That puts me at an overall record of 64-30 or 63-30, and John at an overall record of 55-38. And then John and I both picked the Jaguars for Thursday Night Football, so we both got an extra win there. I
I'm
am
pretty sure
balling
Andrew's
out.
cheating. He's cheating.
I'm
Andrew's
not
going
cheating.
crazy this year.
There's
He's
proof in the
cheating.
paper.
He's cheating.
I'm balling out. Simple as that.
Cheating.
I it's just that unlimited ball knowledge.
Mm.
And
Oh, nah.
here we got Duke to just
Yes,
prove
sir.
to y'all that John and I are superior pick takers.
Hey, man,
Um,
I got the book. I got the little book that's going to tell me everything this week.
Dang.
well, we
I need one
got
of those, bro.
first
Oh, yeah.
matchup. We got the Bucs versus the Falcons. I got the Bucs
Oh,
here. I'm a
oh,
Baker
what do you
Mayfield
know?
lover. I'm a
What do you
Baker
know?
Mayfield lover, and I'm
Yep.
gonna pick them all the way. It's in Tampa Bay. They had a rough week against the Lions. They're gonna pull it out here. Simple
Yeah.
as that. 24-20.
Mm. All right. I'll take it from here. Andrew been beat right in the Bucks since day one for some reason. Took an expected loss to the Lions. I don't know why he picked the Bucks. L ball knowledge, in my opinion.
I picked the Lions last week, John.
Oh, you did?
Yep.
My fault. My fault. I just assumed since you glazed the Buccaneers so much, you would pick the Bucks. Anyway, though, I'm gonna go Falcons here with a little upset, I'd say. I think Bijan knows he's gonna ball out. Drake London had a fantastic game last week. He's on a 2-game stretch. Kyle Pitts and John Smith, deadly tight end attack. Desmond Ridder, not the best. He'll get it done in Tampa Bay. I got Falcons 24-22.
What about you,
well,
Duke?
you're making my predictions seem a little crazy here. I got the Bucks over the Falcons here with kind of a blowout win, 35-10.
Mm.
You've seen Baker Mayfield look better than he's ever looked. And then, the quarterback for Atlanta, Desmond Ridder, he hasn't been doing much this year. So I don't expect him to throw any touchdown, just one rushing Bijan Robinson touchdown and then a field goal.
He has been on and off, though. That is a necessary
true.
point to say, where some games he's trash, like last game, but other games he's been balling out. Raiders versus Bears. Who do you got for this one, guys?
I'll let Duke go. I want to see Duke go for this one.
All right, we got the Raiders over the Bears, 21-14.
Like that pick.
It's a great pick. I'm taking the Raiders. The Bears have looked just terrible this year, and I think it's gonna be a crazy game with Justin Fields out, but DJ Moore is still gonna get 2 touchdowns. I'm gonna meet him because he's on my fantasy team. And then the Raiders are just gonna do what they've been
Wait,
doing all year.
who's gonna get 2 touchdowns?
DJ Moore, you heard it here
Yes, sir.
first.
I like that.
Without Justin
And
Fields.
then without Justin Fields, and then the Raiders defense is gonna ultimately prevail with a couple turnovers and get that win.
I got the Raiders here as
Mhm.
well. I picked the Bears last week. That was an L ball knowledge take on my part. Very rare. Raiders have announced that Devontae Adams is staying. Raiders are the better team here. Bears won't have Justin Fields. Their offense won't be explosive. So I have the Raiders winning this one 27-23. Still kind of a close matchup. I like to see them hit the ground. I like maybe seeing Roshan Johnson have a great game, but Raiders are going to pull it out.
All right, listen up here, boys. I'm going against my motto. I'm picking the Bears this week. I think my boy Tyson Baggett. I don't know how to say his name. Tyson Baggett. He's different, They always plan for Justin Fields. He's gonna bring a switch up to the game. Little X factor to the game, you could say. I think it's gonna be low scoring. I think the Bears defense can have the ball. But I think I'm going for upset of the week. I need to gain some points back on Andrew. So that I'm picking the Bears here. Low scoring affair, 15-12. Little outscored, but I like it.
Browns,
That's
Colts,
a big pick
not
there.
Browns, Colts, not much to say here.
What do you
Anthony
mean, bro?
Richardson is out for the year, but The
Yeah,
Browns
rest
are
in peace.
severely overrated, and even if Deshaun comes back, I'm convinced that PJ Walker is better than Deshaun Watson. I got the
Mm.
Colts here winning 20-14. Colts defense is just better. It's gonna be in Indianapolis, and Gardner Minshew is a solid backup QB. Colts win here.
All right,
You got it, John.
I'll take it from here. I got the Browns winning. Big upset against the 49ers last week without Deshaun Watson, arguably one of their best players, I will say. Colts, out AR-15 after the season. Gardner Minshew, no, he's all right. He has his hots, he has his colds. Jonathan Taylor, Zach Moss, deadly rushing duo, I will say. That's a very good rushing duo. And the Browns, Kareem Hunt, Jerome Ford, not too bad myself. I like the Browns here, though. 27-20.
All
What
right,
is
so my
Bud yapping
prediction.
about?
I'm
Okay.
going against the book here. My book, I wrote down Cleveland, but I'm changing the book. Colts are going to take the win.
Don't,
Uh,
don't let Andrew bias you.
Colts are taking the win. I'm changing it in the book. You see my hat. Zach Moss is going to have a touchdown, and they're going to get the win 24-10.
Utah
Mm,
alumni, just like Utah got that win tonight
Yes,
against
sir. Yes,
USC,
sir.
sir.
Big
That was a
34-32.
big
dub.
win.
Hey,
That was a
Caleb
big
Williams,
win.
overrated.
We got
Yeah,
Commanders versus Giants.
Mm,
I got the Commanders here. Giants are overrated. Giants kind of
yeah,
suck.
I like that
They
pick.
almost pulled it out against the Bills, which would have been a
Mm.
crazy win, but they didn't because they
Uh,
thought they had Marshawn Lynch on their team for a second there.
mm.
So the Commanders are going to win 31-20. Commanders are just a better team. Simple as that.
Duke, you got it?
Yeah, I got it here. So this is a battle for Caleb Williams, possibly. They could start playing out here and the rest of the season. I got the
Blood forgot
Commanders
about the
over the
Panthers.
Giants. Oh, yeah,
And the Patriots, too.
they
They're pretty
suck.
shit.
They all suck. It's going to be a battle between all of them for Caleb Williams. And if things went the way they did tonight, Caleb Williams
Commanders
is
are
going to get a
3-3, dog.
CFL team. Hey,
Yeah,
they could
but
just start.
they could trade.
Yeah, they could. Anyway, we got the Commanders over the Giants, 21-13.
Mm.
Mm.
Here's the thing, right? The Giants, I think they should have won last week. Refs being a little biased to the Bills. Horrible play call at the end of the second half, I will say. Ryan Dable, absolute big sell. But, I'm tempted to pick the Giants here. I just don't like the Commanders that much. Everyone's riding Sam Howell like he's that good. Should have seen that Bills game. He didn't look too good to me. So I think the Giants could replicate that, and I think they can. But I'm still going to pick the Commanders. I love that running back with Antonio Gibson and Brian Robinson, deadly running back. Terry McLaurin, Jahan Dawson, and Curtis Samuel. They got a stacked offense. I'm going with Commanders 30-17.
Mm. And perhaps what might be the game of the week, Lions versus Ravens. Field goal city for the Ravens in London last week. I like the Lions winning this one 19-14. Low scoring affair, I know. But the Ravens offense cannot get it done, and their defense is elite. So I got the Lions winning this one, but in a close one.
Alrighty, for the next pick, we got the Lions and the Ravens. It's gonna be a good game. I have Jahmyr Gibbs scoring a touchdown because I need Jahmyr Gibbs to score a touchdown. We got the Lions winning 17-14, just on I'm gonna call it game-winning field goal.
Similar
Like that
prediction
pick.
from me there.
Great game. I think this is probably going to be the best game of the week. Ravens barely won it last week. Lions also barely won it. Anyway, it's a hard game to pick here, but I'm going to go with the upset here. Gonna go with the upset. I'm picking the Ravens here. I think Lamar's going to have a day himself. I think that defense, they're going to find a way. I don't know how. I think they're going to find a way, and they're going to stop the Lions. I think it's going to be a medium scoring game. Game-winning field goal, though, 24-21 Ravens.
Oh, you got the same deal. I was looking earlier. I think the Ravens are favored coming into this game by
They
about
are?
3 points. Yeah.
Dang.
Because it's in Baltimore.
Yeah, but the Lions are tough. All right.
Bills versus Patriots in a interesting game. Bills have not been looking good.
Let me start this off real quick. It's over. Fire Bill Belichick. Trade him. Mac Jones. Trade everyone. Rebuild. It's over. Obviously, Bills winning. I don't even know what to tell you. I don't even care about the score. Bills are winning.
I'm gonna
That's
go with
fair.
the
That's fair.
unpopular decision here.
No way you're picking the Patriots, bro. Don't do this to me.
I'm gonna pick the Bills to blow out the Patriots
Okay, there we
because
go.
Bills can't seem to blow out bad teams. They make it way too close for themselves. Giants is just an example of last week. The Bills are gonna beat the Patriots 30-10. Patriots, what happened? What happened?
Don't be
Yeah,
acting like
I
your team's
mean,
all too good.
yeah, the Patriots suck. There's no other way to put it. They're gonna put up one field goal this week, if that,
Dang,
and the
one.
Bills are gonna go out 28-3.
Dang.
That's disrespectful. Cardinals versus
I,
Seahawks. I got the Hawks winning 27-23. Is there much that needs to be said? Cardinals will stay in this game, but the Seahawks will win. This is how it's been going on. I know Kyler Murray's back, but this is just how these games go. So the Seahawks are going to win 27-23.
Here, I got the Seahawks, but my question is, can that offensive line hold up? I don't know how many sacks they gave up last week and how many QB pressures, but the Bengals were getting after Geno Smith. He had no time back there. Ain't that right, Andrew?
Only had no time in the red zone, though. That's a clear
Red.
distinction. He had plenty of time when we weren't in the red zone, but then
All
Lou
right.
Anarumo decided to step up right as we put them in the red zone.
Hey, red zones would matter though. So, still pressure, still sacks. That's why I still got the Seahawks winning this one. I don't think the Cards are very good. Kyler Murray coming off that torn ACL, which he suffered last week against the Patriots in
I
prime
would
time.
know.
You would know. Oh, yeah, you would know. Yeah. Anyway, though, I got the Seahawks here 24-10. Calm up.
Duke.
All right, so this is I wasn't expecting you to put these two back to back because this is gonna be crazy. Seahawks over Cardinals. Same score that I said a couple seconds ago, 28-3. Arizona's not gonna score. Kyler Murray's gonna
That's
maybe
that's
even not
wild.
play the fourth quarter. We don't even know.
Don't hate that. Don't hate that pick.
I think if they don't score 3 points and if they don't score more than 3 points in that first half, they'll probably put in Joshua Dobbs. Chargers versus the Chiefs.
Come on,
Chiefs
we need
Nation.
this one.
It's scripted. It's all scripted. Oh, tell us what's gonna be there. Tell us what's gonna be there. Tell us what's gonna be there. Travis Kelce gonna get 150 yards, 10 receptions, and a touchdown. Travis Kelce and the Chiefs are gonna win 30-28.
Dude, that's way close. I'm gonna say Travis Kelce, 150 yards, 2 touchdowns. Hey, even if Taylor Swift's not there, he's getting over 150, 2 touchdowns. I'm just me riding my 3 fantasy teams with Travis Kelce. And we're going 38-21. Chiefs get the dub.
Blood takes Chiefs bias to a whole nother level.
Anyway, here. I said it last week. I picked the Chargers. I'm done. Can't do it anymore. If I pick the Chiefs this week, which I'm going to do, I'm picking the Chiefs, and the Chargers win,
I could see it happening.
I could, but I'm gonna do some horrendous things. Just don't worry about it, because I'll be furious. If I got Chiefs here, I think it's gonna be a closer game than people expect. Maybe not a blowout. I think it's gonna be a high scoring game. I'm gonna go 33-27 Chiefs.
Next, we got the Steelers versus the Rams in LA. Steelers, one of another most overrated teams in the NFL. How are they 3-2? Let me just explain to you how they're 3-2.
Let's hear it.
They lost week 1 to the 49ers, absolutely smacked. They beat a Browns team when Deshaun Watson threw a pick and fumbled it twice. They then beat a Raiders team that was lacking, whose quarterback got injured halfway through the game.
And they didn't have Jacoby Myers.
And they didn't have Jacoby Myers. So all I'm saying is Steelers are super overrated. Rams are underrated. And because of that, the Rams are going to pull this one out. It's going to be close because the Steelers defense is good. But it's going to be 21-18 Rams. Rams are better.
Yeah, I see that. That's a very possible pick. I hate the Steelers. Najee Harris absolutely screwed me over.
Hmm.
I'm taking the Rams in this one. It's a tighter game than y'all think, 24-21. Saw those Rams play in person a couple weeks ago. They looked really good against the Eagles. I think, they could
For the first
possibly
half.
do well this year. Well, for the first half, but, Cooper Cup.
Hey, first half good. Anyway, I'm also gonna go Rams. I'm not really like the Steelers. Najee Harris, one of the most overrated running backs you will ever see. Low key, George Pickens is really a good wide receiver, I will say. But that Rams offense, Puka Nacua, Tuju Atwell, Cooper Kupp, top 5 receiver core in the NFL, I will say. I got Rams here 27-20.
Yeah, we'll
Packers
see a lot
versus
of Darrell Henderson in that game.
Packers versus Broncos. Here is my upset pick. I think that the Broncos are going to win this 25-20. There's been too much disrespect on the Broncos in the league. I got to say it. Nobody's talking about it. I mean, this is a Broncos team that almost beat a solid command. I think they did beat a solid commander squad. They've made it, or no, they almost beat a solid commander squad. They've made it competitive in many games. And on their day, they can beat, in my opinion, most teams in the NFL. Their defense held it to the Chiefs last week. No one's talking about that. I think that the Broncos are going to win this 25-20. It's in Arrowhead. This is a prime Broncos win, and no one's looking at it.
In Arrowhead, sir?
Sorry, in a mile high Arrowhead. You can get
in
the mixed
Power
up.
Field. This is gonna be the worst game we've seen in a while.
Okay, that's cap. That's cap.
That
That's
game
not bad.
last year when it was only field goals on Thursday Night Football.
Yeah. Did you watch last night's Thursday Night Football game?
Hey man, Foster
Not last
Moreau.
night's, the previous weeks.
I did.
Bro, that Chiefs Broncos game was the most.
What's the Chiefs Broncos game was actually not that bad.
It was pretty bad, John.
We got the Packers over the Broncos 14-10. Not much to be said. Aaron Jones is gonna have one touchdown. Romeo Doubs gets another one.
I'm tempted to pick the Broncos here with Andrew. Like all of their games have been close, pretty much except for that Dolphins game, I will say. So they could have a better record than 1-5, I will say. But I just don't know if I can pick them. Goes 50-50 for me. I could see this game ending either way. I think it's gonna be really close though. But you know what? I think I'm gonna go Broncos here. I think I'm gonna go Broncos
country.
19-18.
Let's ride.
19-18. I like Andrews kind of biased me over there. Looked at the schedule. Yeah, I think they got it. I think they got it to take a win here.
We got 2 games remaining. Some of the best games that we're gonna see. First one, Dolphins versus Eagles. Everyone's saying this is gonna be a great game.
I know
It's
Andrew's
gonna be a
picking.
great game.
I know Andrew's picking.
John knows that I'm picking the Dolphins. Apparently, Dolphins are gonna win 34-23. The Eagles. I picked against them last week. I picked the Jets. I really think that they might win this game, and I really do say that sincerely. At the same time, I have to use a couple brain cells in my brain, and I have to say to myself, Jalen Hurts 3 for 3 picks last weekend, and I have to say to myself, DeAndre Swift looked like prime Rashad Penny, getting injured at every single snap last week. So yeah, I got the Dolphins winning 34-23.
All right, let me take it away here. I got some strong words. Right? Here's the thing about the Dolphins. They've played one good team. Right? If you think the Chargers are a good team, okay, but they beat them. Anyway, one good team, and they lost by 28 points. Now with the Bills, right? Every other team, let me listen up. Giants, Broncos, Patriots, Chargers. Right? That is a combined win record of like 5 wins. 6 wins.
List the teams the Eagles have played.
1 second, let me get there.
The Rams.
Vikings, Rams, who are mid. They're like Chargers levels, in my opinion.
Nah, they're better than Chargers.
And then
let me get there. Let me get there. Okay, so let's see here. They've played the Jets. They played the Jets. They lost. Rams, Commanders, Bucs, Vikings, and Patriots. I mean, it's better than
It's slightly better. It's better,
slightly
but it's
better than
slightly
Dolphins.
better.
Here's the thing, it's hard to pick. We haven't really seen them perform. Like the one time the Eagles played like a really solid defense and the Jets, they lose. The one time the Dolphins play a really good team and the Bills, they lose. It's really 50-50 for me on this one, too. I don't see it being a blow. I think it'll be a very close game. Maybe one call, one big play. And that's why I think the Eagles are going to have that big play. I think A.J. Brown, Devontae Smith can really come up with it. I know Dolphins have Tyreek Hill, big play, but I think they're going to be smart trying to prevent it from getting these big touchdowns. And yeah, that's why I got the Eagles winning. Close one, 27-26.
He is betting against his fantasy. Duke, go ahead.
All right, we're gonna pick the Dolphins here over the Eagles. Eagles are pulling out their Kelly Green unis this week. And I think, maybe Julio Jones comes in for a few plays. It'll be good to see him back out on the field. I'm still going the Dolphins over the Eagles. Raheem Mostert is going to have 2 touchdowns, and they're going to win 35-28.
Next, we got the 49ers versus Vikings. Sorry for John's technical difficulties there. 49ers versus Vikings on Monday Night Football. I got the 49ers winning 31-20. 49ers are the better team. I know that Deebo Samuel will be out, but Justin Jefferson's going to be out. CMC's questionable. I think he will play, and if he doesn't play, then my team is screwed because it's going to be Monday Night Football. I'm going to have nobody else to start, so that's going to be nice if he doesn't play. 49ers versus Vikings. 49ers 31-20.
Andrew, let me say something. What's your record in fantasy?
Which league?
NFL.
I'm 11-1.
Yeah,
11-1. Dog, what?
Yeah, all right. It looks to me you're not even in the playoff bracket to me, so I didn't really think Andrew. I didn't think he's gonna make the playoffs this year. You're looking at a 5-1 expert NFL player, expert fantasy football player. I picked Tyreek Hill, I picked Raheem Mostert, and I picked Nico Collins, and I picked Adam Thielen.
And I
you
traded
me
2 of them.
Mostert. Don't even talk. I got Raheem Mostert.
But you know who I traded Raheem Mostert for? I got DJ Moore though, so can't be hating on me though. All right, let's get back to the picks. I got 49ers here. Pretty obvious. JJ's out. Kirk Cousins can't do enough without JJS. They got no running back. So I got 49ers here. Pretty simple for me.
CMC better start.
Yeah, okay, we get it. You need it. 24-15.
All right, to round off the last of the picks, I got the 49ers over the Vikings, 28-7. Hot take, Cam Akers getting his first touchdown as a Viking for their 1 score.
The real hot take is them only getting 7 points, but okay.
Hey, no one else can score on that team.
Cam Akers gets on the touchdown.
Hey, Duke likes his defense, and I like that. I love me a good defense.
He has like 5 teams only scoring 3 or 7 points this week.
Hey, defensive week, man.
Defensive week. Defensive week. That's that's what kept us in the game tonight, man.
Yes, sir. Big Utah dub.
Big Utah.
Go Utes. All right.
Mama.
John's mom is there. Right. We are heading out, and we just got to say thank you for watching. Thank you for our special guest, Duke.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thanks for having me.
And John's mommy says goodbye. Peace.
Hey, don't ever say that again, bro.